So we are going to start our today's lecture. Good morning to all of you. 15 people have joined. Dear learners, our yesterday's lecture, I have finished it earlier due to some technical difficulties because I am also in the learning phase of online classes. There were some technical difficulties and I could not complete or engage entire 2 hours. Sorry for that. In the earlier lecture, we have studied regarding primitive angiospermic plant. I should repeat again, we have studied different characteristic features of primitive angiosperm. Simultaneously, you are well acquainted with the advanced characteristic feature. And now, we are going to just summarize what we have studied in earlier lecture. During earlier lecture, we have studied characteristic features of primitive angiosperm. There are about 16 to 20 different characteristic features. And as these primitive angiospermic plants, were belongs to Cretaceous period and after on, hence only paleobotanical evidences are available, and on basis of that we are going to study these plants. Now remember, whatever plants we have studied as a primitive member, such as Dremis, which belongs to family Winteraceae, Digenaria, Astrobalia, then Magnolia, etc. Like 5 plants we have studied. Out of these 5, Magnolia is the only living genera, and the rest of 4 genera, these are only extinct genera. I have also illustrated the characteristic features of these genera with their morphology. Now, as far as common morphology of all these 5 plants considered, they show presence of simple leaves, entire margin, and toward the margin of a leaf, entire vein is available. And in most of cases, leaves are scented. Now, as far as 5 plants we yesterday considered, these are primitive angiospermic plant. And even after that, we should be known with at least today's angiospermic plant. As far as today's angiospermic plants considered, I have taken the examples such as sunflower, mango, then lily, and any other plant you can suppose, for example, orchid. So these are the today's angiospermic plant. Now, as far as today's angiospermic plants considered, the advanced characteristic features considered such as either a climber or twining type of habit, zygomorphic flower, small size of flower, and flowers which are pollinated by insect as well as wind. Specifically, wind pollination is considered as an evolved characteristic feature. In the last semester, I have introduced to you with Anita group of plant and another group, that is Amentiferae. Now, as far as our previous syllabus or pre-revised syllabus considered, there are different families or orders which we are going to study according to classification system provided by Sir Arthur Cronquist. I have already mentioned that Cronquist system of classification is of 1967, which is later on now divided into, revised into 3 more types. Sorry. But at present, in spite of these different systems, APG4 is in existence. And in spite of studying Cronquist system of 1967 or 1984, we should study system provided by APG4. And that's why in our revised syllabus, this APG4 system has been introduced. And in spite of these different orders, in spite of these different orders, it has been introduced with different families by considering the classification of APG4 type. उद्बत्ती आलं. Sorry. APG4 type of classification has been considered in our new syllabus. Now, during the earlier class, we have studied primitive characteristic features of primitive angiosperm as well as origin of angiosperm we have studied. And today we are going to study another interesting topic that is related to speciation, extinction, and interesting part that is related to species pump hypothesis. Can you hear me? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So just now I have revised whatever we have studied in the last lecture, and I have also sent the reading material, that is all the 2 presentations on in the soft copy form. So it is useful to you. Now, as far as reading material considered, I am going to provide you whatever presentation we take. If there is any problem, you can ask me anytime. I can provide. Still, it is in the word format also. No problem. There are certain books. I am going to share some books, information regarding some books in the due period. So, our today's topic is related to speciation and extinction, and as earlier I have told to you, we have to include one more topic that is related to species pump hypothesis. Now remember, we observe large number of a variety of plants in our surrounding. These plants show different characteristic features. Suppose, for example, if we consider 2 varieties, if we go visit to vegetable market, we always see that the whosoever seller, he says that XYZ variety is Gauran variety or local variety, and another variety is supposed to be hybrid variety, and you always prefer to purchase Gauran variety or local variety because it has a different characteristic feature. Even if both these varieties show several similarities, there are several differences. There are differences in nutraceutical values of both these, and due to its nutraceutical and morphological value, we consume or we try to purchase that Gauran variety. That is nothing but the difference in morphological characteristic features of both these species. Now, next one that is related to our portion, that is speciation. Now remember, speciation and extinction, these are 2 different things of one important phenomenon. That is, whatever I have now told you, Gauran and hybrid variety, these are varieties of a same individual with certain speciation or certain separation of characteristic feature. But remember, as far as speciation considered, it is many times studied in evolutionary biology, and that's why it is somewhat whatever examples given, many more examples are in relation to animals, and very less examples of plants has been given. Are you hearing me? Hello?
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So many more examples of animals are given, and very less examples of plants has been given. Now, in the first, we are trying to find out the definition of a speciation. The word itself indicates speciation means separation on basis of certain characteristic feature. Now you just look to definition. Speciation is a process within evolution that leads to formation of a new or distinct species that are reproductively isolated from one another. That means they have many more similar characteristic feature, but at least some characteristic features are different. On basis of that, these are considered as 2 different varieties or 2 different species. I can give you a very simple example. During winter season in the market, tomatoes are available, which are dull in a shape as well as color also. But these varieties of tomato available in the market, these varieties are more juicy. But throughout the year, whatever variety of tomato available in the market is hybrid variety, which can remain as it is for even a week or more, but these winter varieties or local varieties of tomato are more juicy and not remain as it is for more than 2-3 days. So this is best known example known to you. Now, don't mix speciation and extinction phenomenon. Both these phenomenon are different, but we are going to study first its definition simultaneously. Second phenomenon, that is a phenomenon of extinction. Now, as far as extinction considered, word itself indicates that extinction, that means to abolish or to get vanish or to be absent from the present situation. So extinction is the termination of a kind of organism or of a group of kind or taxon, usually a species. That means appearance say that species become vanish. Moment of extinction is generally considered to be death of the last individual of a species. Extinction हुआ कब बोलते हैं? जब सबसे आखिरी individual या species है वो अगर lost होती है तो it has been called as a extinction. जैसे कि आपको मालूम है हम हमेशा अलग अलग टर्म यूज करते हैं. We are using the term, suppose for example it is on the verge of extinction, it is a rare, it is extremely rare, but whenever we are using the term extinction, that means it is totally absent or totally not visible throughout the planet. So moment of extinction is generally considered to be the death of the last individual of a species. Although capacity to breed and recover may have been lost before this point, capacity to recover or capacity to breed has been lost in case of such a species prior to extinction. Here I can give you idea regarding one of the species of a tiger. Anybody know that there are very few individuals of white tiger available in the country as well as the world?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Where was the last species or where was the last individuals of white tiger available in the world? Anybody?
Malaysia,
No.
sir.
It is in India. Last pair of white tiger was available in the Maharaja of Rewa Sansthan of Madhya Pradesh. And from this pair, now about 50 to 60 pairs of white tigers has been produced. That means that species of white tiger was on the verge of extinction, but due to conservation methods or whatever efforts taken, that species has been reproduced. Many more individuals of that species has been produced, and it is escaped from extinction. So this is one example. Because species potential range may be very large, determining this moment is difficult and is usually done retrospectively. I think it is best known to you, every species has a different capacity to breed. जैसे कि आपको पता है sheeps and goats के बारे में ज्यादा से ज्यादा one breeding time में ज्यादा से ज्यादा एक या दो ही individual develop होते. There are several organisms in case of which, even oviparous, in case of which more than 2 individuals, birth has been given to more than 2 individuals. So capacity to breed is different in different individuals. Now, we will study first extinction. As earlier I have mentioned, it is the end of organism normally as a species. That means none of the species is available on the planet. I'm going to give certain examples also in the next successive slides. These occur when last member of the species dies. So there are several such species of animals as well as plants become extinct. But as earlier I have mentioned, there are many more examples regarding the animals and very few examples of plants are available. Because evolutionary biologists studied many times the evolution of different animal species. If over an extended period of time, the birth rate of species is less than the death rate, the extinction will eventually occur. अगर birth rate कम है और death rate ज़्यादा है, that should happen, and species will be on the verge of a total extinction. A natural phenomenon predicted by Darwin in his theory of evolution A species goes extinct if it is not able to adapt to changes in its environment. कोई भी species कब extinct होने के chances है जब वो उसकी adaptability खो जाती है or it is less adaptable to present environmental conditions or compete effectively with other organisms. That means that species should compete with other organisms for existence. So if these characteristic features are absent, then there are more chances of extinction. Then next slide. Species goes extinct when all of its members die. The fact is known to you. Many factors can cause responsible for this. That is climate, reproductive barriers, and diseases. I think I have given you one example of an orchid in our previous semester, that is of ground orchid having a height of about 6 to 7 feet, Plantanthera susani. Hello? I have mentioned this orchid. This height of this ground orchid is about 6 to 7 feet. White colored flowers of just a close muthi jitne size ke white colored flowers. I can share its image later on, or if you have pen, just write down its name, Plantanthera susani, and find out search the image on internet. So this Plantanthera susani orchid nowadays available only on the Western Ghat because it requires specific type of climatic conditions. Even you might be known, nowadays there is a ban on dissection of animals. There is a ban on collection, large scale collection of plants from any particular area. In spite of that, what ethics says you should take the photograph of a plant and not to uproot the plant. Because our normal tendency, which whatever resource available from the nature, if it is available naturally, then we can uproot it. Whatever we require more than that double, triple amount of individuals we uproot. And that's why it is one of the cause of extinction. No matter what is, it is a failure of that species to adapt to new conditions. शायद आपको पता है अगर कोई स्पेसीज न्यू कंडीशंस को अडॉप्ट नहीं कर पाता तो वो स्पेसीज क्या होती है, the species is going to be on the verge of extinction. शायद आप लोगों को भी पता है जब आप कोई नई इंस्टीट्यूशन नया कॉलेज ज्वाइन करते हैं, अगर वहां का एटमॉस्फेयर ठीक नहीं है तो आप बोलते नहीं मुझे वो सूट नहीं हो रहा है और आप छोड़ देते हैं. शायद आपको पता होगा, you might be known with several examples from your friends and families. Sometimes such a things happen. So just like that, whenever climatic conditions are not suitable for any individual, and if individual unable to adapt whatever available conditions, then such a type of extinction occur. So no matter what is, it is a failure of that species to adapt to new conditions. जो भी conditions है उससे वो species should adapt. More prevalent in a small, less genetically diverse population. अगर genetically less diverse population है तो ऐसा होने के ज्यादा chances है. Then speciation. Now we should go through speciation. Hello, आप लोग सुन रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So after this brief description of extinction, we should go through speciation. Now, as far as speciation considered, hello.
Yes, sir.
As far as speciation considered, more than 90% of the species amounting to over 5 billion species that ever lived on Earth are estimated to be extinct. Speciation. New varieties of organisms arises and thrive when they are able to find and exploit. An ecological niche and species become extinct when they are no longer able to survive in changing conditions or against the superior competitions. So there is enough difference in extinction and speciation. मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल देता हूँ स्पेसिएशन कैसे होता है. शायद आप सभी एक ही क्लास के स्टूडेंट्स हैं और हो सकता है किसी एक या दो स्टूडेंट का अलग ग्रुप होता है. Why such a there is a different group? There is a different group because they cannot adjust themselves with rest of population of a group. and that's why they are going to be separated, or there is at least some speciation. No doubt, no matter, there is always speciation of every individual in relation to different parameters or different points. Now, first one, that is mass extinction. That is extinction on the large scale. There are periodic rises in the extinction. Just remember, sometime I am going to explain regarding the extinction. Sometime I am going to explain regarding the speciation, because even if these are two different phenomena, they are more closely associated. Now, mass extinction. These are periodic rise in an extinction rate above the background level. Mass extinctions are events which are not caused by changes in habitat or competition, but catastrophes. They are catastrophic effects. Now there are big fives. That is the late Ordovician, late Devonian, end Permian, late Triassic, and the Cretaceous Tertiary. In the previous lecture, we have studied the geological time scale. So whatever changes we observe, these changes are during this Triassic and Jurassic period or Cretaceous period. So these are the important examples. Again, natural causes of extinction. There are several causes. We are going to discuss these causes in a different way. First and important cause, that is climatic heating and cooling. I have already told you that there was an ice age, there was considered as a copper age, there was considered as an industrial age, etc. These are the different phases of evolution considered by different peoples. Now, climatic heating and cooling. Climate change is caused by a number of things, but just remember, climate is a condition of rainfall, temperature, humidity and many more things about 30 years or more. जब भी हम climate change term use करते, that is a data for about 30 years or more. It is sometimes complicated term. Whatever we feel in a surrounding, that is climate, but it is average of about last 30 years. हम हमेशा बोलते हैं कि इस साल बारिश थोड़ी जुलाई में ज्यादा हुई as compared to previous year. इस साल क्लाइमेट पे ह्यूमिडिटी कम है. Whatever this, these are relative terms used for climate. The effect that climate has on extinction is very big. Biodiversity, Earth can't keep up with the rapid changes in temperature and climate. शायद आप सभी लोगों को पता है, due to increase in a population, due to increase in human activities, due to increase in habitat destruction or human encroachment, there is a rapid increase in a climate, and subsequently it leads to a rise in a temperature. I think all of you are known with the melting of ice and other consequences. As a more species die, it is only making it more difficult for survivors to find a food. जब किसी एक स्पेसीज को क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन सुटेबल नहीं है, तो दैट स्पेसीज इज गोइंग टू बी डाई इन अ सक्सेसिव पीरियड. दैट मीन्स species in close association with that dying species are also in the verge of such a threat. The warmer climate we are used to present day are perfect for diseases and epidemics to thrive. So these are some of the facts regarding natural causes of extinction. Now here are some of the things. Now the changes are like, first one, changes in sea level or currents, which is best known to you. It has been called that in the successive year, height of sea level is going to be changed, melting of ice is possible. So you are better known with these phenomena. Presence of asteroids and cosmic radiations, they also affect the population as well as availability, density of different organisms from different geographical area. Acid rain, which is also best known phenomenon which affects the population. Presence of different diseases as well as epidemics, which always affect the population. Spread of invasive species. I think you might be known with invasive species. इन्वेजिव मतलब जो स्पेसीज जो सबसे ज्यादा कवर करते हैं एरिया, जो स्पेसीज इमीडिएटली ग्रो अप होते हैं, नो स्पेशल नीड ऑफ क्लाइमेटिक कंडीशन और एनवायरनमेंट is required, these species are called as invasive. For example, Our Tridex is also an invasive species. It is from foreign area, so it is called as an invasive species. Then spread of invasive species. Then what does hippo means? As far as hippo considered, hippo term is used always, and this hippo is means H for habitat destruction, I for invasive species, P for pollution, P for population, and last O for over harvesting and over hunting. That means over utilization. Over utilization. Now, as far as hippo, you just remember it, these different terms, because these are necessary to understand regarding the subject matter of invasive species as well as extinction. Now, 11 extinct animals we have lost in our lifetime. I have already told you that there are large number of studies on evolution of different animals beside plants. So these, out of these 11 different animals, one is golden toad, another is Zanzibar leopard, which was extinct in 1996. Then Madredian large white, then Tecopa puff fish, then poultry. So as far as these different types of organisms, these are extinct in a large several days. Now next one, that is human causes of extinction. What are the causes behind extinction? Causes behind extinction are like increase in human population, destruction or fragmentation of habitat, pollution, climate change, global warming. These are the causes behind extinction. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Hello?
Yes, sir.
Okay. No, you just go through. I am going to provide you entire presentation as well as reading material. No need to worry about this thing. Now, I have given here two websites. Isn't it? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here is a list of first website I have mentioned, that is https://www.lifegate.com. You will get it, no problem. So you just click to this website. On this website, there is a list of these 11 animals with different their photographs and other description also. Then there is another website, that is 10tree.com. A list of 10 different trees which become extinct in the past. Are you? Is it visible, this photograph? Hello?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Are
sir.
you able to do the photograph?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes. Then what these plants may be, which you are observing in the background? Hello?
Sir, it's look like gymnosperms.
Yes, some of these are gymnosperm. You just observe, this looks like Araucaria, but its bark and stem portion is a different. This plant looks like higher angiospermic plant, and these plants on the background, these looks like pteridosperm. Then you can observe this nala or just water body. And what these two animals are? Hello?
Crocodile.
Crocodile are animals amphibians of that time.
Crocodile.
Yes, amphibians of that time. And what this plant is? Hello? It looks like which group of plant? It group,
Fun. Do.
which one? Fern.
Sir.
Fern.
Oh, Terido? Yes.
Pteridophone.
Fun.
Pteridophyte. Okay.
Terido.
This photograph just gives you idea of a vegetation of that time, specifically Cretaceous period. That is the transition period when gymnosperms are available, when angiosperms were start to emerge, and when pteridosperms were predominant. So that vegetation. Now I again repeat, you just visit whenever time permits to these two websites. And here I have given name of some of the plants. That is Araucaria mirabilis. It is extinct plant. Frankliana, it is again a extinct plant. Then Sigillaria, it is again a extinct plant. Saint Helena olive. शायद आप लोगों ने सुना होगा सेंट हेलेना इज आइसलैंड इन अ पैसिफिक ओशियन, isn't it?
Yes,
Saint
sir.
Helena is an island on the Pacific Sea. So as far as Saint Helena olive considered, it is again extinct. Then there is one more species, Orocario's hylon arizonianum. So this species is also extinct. Then Cynia superba, this species is again extinct. So I mean to say that I am not going to only give the examples of an animal, but I am quoting examples of a plant. But you just visit these two websites so that you can have an idea regarding how these plants are extinct or which species of plants are extinct. No need to remember, but you can just quote that XYZ number of species are extinct. There is one more request to all of you. आप सभी लोग सुन रहे हैं?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You for reference you can take just a screenshot of this slide so that you can visit these two websites, or even if time permits, I am going to share it in a chat box also. So have you stored this slide or taken screenshot of this slide?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
You are
Maybe yes.
hello, you are fully authorized to take any screenshot, no issue. But I request all of you, just did not share these images or these slides or this material to anybody else without any intention. Is it clear to all of you? No doubt.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
No
sir.
doubt, I am preparing this material from different sources. It is not my personal material. It is just a reading material
Yes,
all
sir.
of you. One more thing I have mentioned, whatever 5 plants description which I have shared to you yesterday, you just search library and tell me, is it available in any of the book or is it available on the internet? You can tell me. Okay, then next slide. Facing extinction, 9 steps to save biodiversity. If we are facing challenge of extinction, then we should have at least some roadmap to face this challenge. These roadmaps include some points related to landscape, some related to community, some related to economy, some related to education and science. These are like, for example, landscape, biodiversity parks, ecologically reclaimed and restoring habitats. Now I can give you just simple example. क्या नागपुर में बायोडाइवर्सिटी पार्क है? हेलो,
Yes, sir.
हेलो,
Yes, sir.
कहाँ है? कोई बता
Yes, sir.
सकता है? एनीबडी? हर्षा?
Gorewada.
Yes, Gorewada Park. One more. Our new biodiversity park, which is present on the Wardha Road, that is near our Ambazari Biodiversity Park. There is another biodiversity park which must be known to you, that is at Raj Bhavan. There is one more biodiversity garden available at Futala. So such a type of biodiversity parks available at the local or at the state or national level. These are repositories for conservation of biodiversity, ecologically reclaimed and restored habitat. For example, जो भी hotspot है, these are ecologically reclaimed, restored habitats है. Then community, fabrics of local community, diversity of human landscape and legislation. So these are the different efforts taken by community. Economy, ecological economics, endowment, biodiversity trust, education science, that is bioliteracy and toward zero extinction. Next one, evolution. I have already told you that as far as evolution and as far as speciation and extinction considered, while studying these two phenomena, we should go through evolution also. Now, as far as evolution considered, there is a micro evolution and macro evolution. I think all of you should be known, evolution is ever continued process, and it may be sometime in a backward direction, sometime even in a forward direction. Micro evolution, that is relatively short-term changes in allele frequencies within a population or species. I think all of you are well known with the definition of a allele, that is contrasting pair of a gene, and frequency, that is number of allele available or number of allele available in the atmosphere. So microevolution, relatively short-term changes in allele frequencies within a population or species. The next one, macroevolution, that is large-scale evolutionary changes. Over a long period, small-scale microevolution lead to macroevolution. छोटे-छोटे अगर microevolution होते गए, तो that will be converted to macroevolution. Now the biological species concept, this should be also known to you. Biologically, species concept क्या है? Species is a group of population whose members has potential to interbreed in nature and produce viable, fertile offsprings, but do not produce viable offsprings with members of other groups. What maintain the species? They maintain gene flow, reproductive isolation, or biological isolation. Then there are few more definition. Morphological species concept characterized by the body shape and other structures. Ecological species concept characterizes in terms of ecological niche. I think you have studied the ecological niche, that is in particular geographical area, particular climatic conditions, two different types of habitat observed, which are separated by either river, stream, or such a type of barrier. Then we call it as an ecological niche. Then phylogenetic species concept. Phylogeny means interrelationship. So phylogenetic species concept. Smallest group of organisms that share a common ancestor is known as phylogenetic species concept. Smallest group of organisms that share a common ancestor, that is this one. Now there are different views. My screen is visible.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Here you are observing two images in a single slide, that is mechanical isolation. Honeybee drinking or sucking the nectar from foxglove flower. So foxglove belongs to foxglove family, or it is a family of Sesamum pedaliaceae family. Normally they belongs to member of family Pedaliaceae. Pedaliaceae या Pedalium murex belongs to family Pedaliaceae, or we call it as a Thylaceae family. Next one, you can observe this figure, जिसको एक hummingbird visit कर रहा है. This flower may be a flower of Bignoniaceae. Now you just observe ruby-throated hummingbird drinking nectar from a trumpet creeper flower, or it belongs to again family Bignoniaceae. It may be like Bignonia verinosa. So you just observe these two. Then speciation. Development of a new species through a variety of a factor. Rate of speciation depend on generation, time, environmental conditions, etc. मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल आपको पूछता हूं. चलो, जैसे मैं अभी ये क्लास ले रहा हूं, क्या ये पॉसिबल है कि मेरे से अच्छा और कोई समझ के आपको नहीं बताएगा?
बताएगा सर.
बताएगा बिल्कुल.
बताएगा.
ओके राइट. क्या ये पॉसिबल है कि हर कोई बताने वाला मेरे से कम ही आपको बताएगा या मेरे से कम ही आपको समझाएगा? नहीं. यस. देन वन मोर क्वेश्चन. क्या आप सभी लोग, अभी 20 लोग ज्वाइन है, 20 लोग सुन रहे, क्या आप सभी लोगों को सेम सुन रहा है?
हाँ सर.
हाँ सर.
क्या लेकिन सेम सभी लोगों का अंडरस्टैंडिंग सेम है?
नो सर.
नहीं सर.
पॉसिबल. क्या सभी लोगों के व्हाटएवर क्या बोलेंगे हम, व्हाटएवर इस कमेंट है वो सेम रहने के चांसेस है?
नहीं सर.
Because perception is a different, everybody's level is a different, everybody's understanding capacity is a different. So just like that, in a speciation, different species or different organisms are going to face different climatic conditions, and for every climatic condition supposed to be there is a different reaction of every individual. मैं और एक एग्जांपल बताता हूँ. चलो, सपोज मैंने क्लासरूम में आप सभी को डांटा, आपके कुछ अलग रिएक्शन होंगे. चलो मैं दूसरा एग्जांपल बताता हूँ। मैंने दूसरे क्लास में जाके, एमएससी फर्स्ट ईयर का क्लास है, मैंने सबको बहुत डांटा। अब आप दोनों में बहुत फर्क है। एमएससी फर्स्ट ईयर के बहुत नाराज होंगे, डरेंगे, लेकिन आप डरेंगे नहीं। आपको मालूम है कि सर ऐसे ही बोल देते, कभी कभी कुछ तो हो गया होगा, जाने दो, छोड़ देते, कल आके सर फिर से सही अच्छी तरीके से बोलेंगे। इज इट फैक्ट और नॉट?
Yes.
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It depends on climatic conditions. कौन सा क्लाइमेट कंटिन्यूअसली दैट स्पेसीज ने देखा है, फेस किया है, इट डिपेंड्स ऑन दिस। सो नेक्स्ट वन, रेट ऑफ स्पेसिएशन डिपेंड ऑन जनरेशन, टाइम, एनवायरमेंटल कंडीशंस एटसेट्रा। शायद आपको पता है, जब कोई आपकी तरफ ऐसे सिर्फ आंख उठा के देखता है तो आप अपना एटीट्यूड, अपना बिहेवियर चेंज करते हैं। क्या हम नहीं चेंज करते?
करते हैं सर।
करते हैं। क्यों?
करते
You
हैं,
have
sir.
different reactions can be caused by a change in a just one gene or a set of genes causing some sort of isolation. So these are the facts regarding speciation. Now, different types of speciation. There are different types. Allopatric speciation, allo means different. Parapatric speciation, para means similar, parapatric speciation, and sympatric, sim again similar. So we just go through these. Allopatric speciation. Gene flow is interrupted when a population is divided into geographically isolated subpopulation. For example, मैं बताता हूँ, एक ही विलेज में बहुत नजदीक पॉपुलेशन है, फिर भी आप क्या बोलते हैं? खालची आळी वरची आळी, किंवा खालची गल्ली वरची गल्ली, किंवा XYZ कॉलोनी एंड ABC कॉलोनी, हम बोलते हैं क्या नहीं है? हेलो?
यस सर।
Yes, sir.
बोलते हैं, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, because these are geographically isolated populations or group of population. Then parapatric speciation occur when part of population enters a new habitat, boarding the range of parent species. मैं आपको बताता हूँ, सपोज किसी एक गांव में अर्थक्वेक हुआ, बहुत सारे फैमिलीज डिस्टर्ब हुए, उनको गवर्नमेंट ने सपोज नए मकान बना के दिए, तो उनके लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड में नए जब घर में जाते हैं तो चेंजेस होते क्या नहीं होते?
होते सर।
होते हैं।
होते हैं सर।
क्योंकि अगर नए घर में रहने गए तो नॉर्मली उसको खराब हो रहा है तो आप उसकी तरफ देखेंगे। सो जस्ट लाइक दैट इन अ पैरापेट्रिक स्पेसिएशन it occur when the part of population enters a new habitat, bordering the range of the parent species. जस्ट मैं और एक एग्जांपल बताता, सपोज आपका पुराना घर है, आपने दूसरी जगह घर बनाया, आप सबसे ज्यादा केयर जो है वो नए घर की लेते हैं क्या नहीं लेते?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
लेते हैं। फिर भी कुछ लोग अपने घर में, फैमिली में कुछ मेंबर होते हैं कि उनको लगता नहीं, नए घर से पुराना घर ये अच्छा था, मैं आसानी से वहां घूम फिर सकता था, यहाँ क्या इधर हाथ लगाया तो खराब होगा, उधर हाथ लगाया तो खराब होगा। सो this is supposed to be just a characteristic feature of parapatric speciation. Some gene flow may occur between populations in a border zone. मैं next देखते हैं, sympatric speciation occur in a population that live in the same geographical area. मैं आपको और एक एग्जांपल बताता हूँ। सपोज आप और आपके 2-3 भाई या बहन घर में रहते हैं, तो हमेशा आजू बाजू वाले क्या कहते हैं? सबसे छोटा जो है बहुत शार्प है, अलग है, इसके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर्स अलग है क्या नहीं है कंडीशन?
यस सर। यस सर।
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
बिकॉज एवरी इंडिविजुअल हैज इट्स ओन सेट ऑफ कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर। मैं और बताता हूँ, देखो क्या ऑनलाइन मोड में हम जब डाइवर्ट हुए, मैं जितनी आसानी से इस मोड को एक्वायर कर रहा हूँ, उतनी ही आसानी से मेरे से बड़े लोग कर सकते क्या जो एज में बड़े हैं? नहीं। जो नए लोग हैं ये बहुत आसानी से दिस चेंज कैन एक्सेप्ट दिस। सो जस्ट लाइक दैट द सेम थिंग ऑब्जर्व्ड इन केस ऑफ अ स्पेसिएशन, less common that allopatric speciation happens when gene flow is diminished by polyploidy, habitat differentiation, and sexual selection. Remember, our topic is again speciation and another part that is related to extinction. But here I am going to give you information which is allied, which is essential for your note. You should mention what is speciation. You should mention what is extinction and what are the different types of speciation. So these are the different types of speciation which are mentioned diagrammatically. Allopatric, peripatric, parapatric, and sympatric speciation. You just observe how the original population is in all these three. Initial step of speciation कैसी है? You just देख लो, बैरियर फॉर्मेशन हुआ, दो अलग अलग स्पेसिएशन ग्रुप हुए, थोड़ा सा उसमें से एक बाहर निकल गई, न्यू नीच एंटर्ड. नेक्स्ट देख लो पैरापेट्रिक में न्यू नीच एंटर्ड और नेक्स्ट दैट इज जेनेटिक पॉलीमॉर्फिज्म एक्सेट्रा. मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल देता हूं सो यू कैन अंडरस्टैंड. देखो समझ लो एक फैमिली है, उस फैमिली में 4 लोग रहते थे, इस 4 में एक सर्विस लगा सपोज फॉर एट बॉम्बे. वो सेपरेट हो गया कि नहीं हो गया?
Yes, sir.
हो गया सर.
Yes, sir.
जब वापस आता है तो उसके कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर अलग रहते या सिमिलर रहते?
डिफरेंट रहते सर.
या बिहेवियरल कैरेक्टर अलग हो जाते. शायद आप लोगों ने एहसास किया होगा, ऐसे लोग पहले 2-3-4 साल में हर बार आते, हर बार घर वापस आते और धीरे धीरे वो वहीं पे सेटल होते, धीरे धीरे आना कम हो जाता है एंड दैट बिकम्स ए डिफरेंट स्पेसिएशन और डिफरेंट ग्रुप. इज इट नोन टू यू?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Then
sir.
evolution of reproductive isolation. Then now you can observe these figures. देखो मैं बताता हूँ, अगर ऐसा डिफरेंट हुआ, पॉपुलेशन डिफरेंट हुआ, घर का एक मेंबर बहुत सारे दिनों से बाहर रहता है और कोई कैलेमिटी आई, कोई संकट आया, कोई इश्यू है और घर के सभी लोग एक हो जाते, तो जैसे इसमें देखा है आपने, दोनों भी पॉपुलेशन अलग अलग है लेकिन दे आर नाउ इंक्लूडेड इन सेम जियोग्राफिकल एरिया विद इन द पॉपुलेशन. Then new distinct species after equilibration on new ranges. So these are the different types of speciation. How does speciation occur? There are several reasons for speciation. One is gradualism, and fossil record incomplete or missing link to rare in a fossil, or this one gradualism. Gradual changes कैसे होते गए? Again I repeat, I am always giving examples in case of plant because in animal, because in evolutionary biology lot of studies performed on animals. So you just observe how these changes occur. You just observe in the time course how changes in a big pattern of these different organisms occur. So these are the different changes from one species to other species in a graduation or gradualism. Then adaptive radiations. That is whatever radiations observed, that is in relation to adaptive. So you just observe, this one is a Gulf of Mexico, this one is a Cuba, this one is another area, Puerto Rico Island. Which area belongs to our planet this? Is it from Asia, Europe, Africa, America, Australia? Anybody?
Africa.
No. Gulf of
Sir, Cuba.
Cuba means it belongs to South America, isn't it? Because it is Atlantic Ocean. So you just observe, here are some of the photographs from this area. That is upper trunk canopy. जहाँ upper trunk canopy है वहाँ इनकी attitude देखो कैसे है, वो ऊपर की तरफ भाग रहे. Then lower trunk canopy. Lower trunk canopy है तब वो क्या कर रहे हैं कि जमीन से parallel जा रहे हैं. So these are grassy bushes है तो उसके ऊपर ये move हो रहे. You just observe, these are the different zones of coconut tree where these organisms move. So adaptive radiations, हम adaptations acquire करते हैं. मैं just आपको एक adaptation का simple example बताता हूँ. क्या मैं जैसे आपसे बात कर रहा हूँ ऐसे ही बात मैं मेरे higher authority के सामने करूंगा?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
क्या मैं
No,
ऐसे
sir.
ही ऊंचे आवाज में मैं अपने डायरेक्टर सर से बात करूंगा?
No, sir.
No, sir.
क्या मैं ऐसे ही ऊंचे आवाज में मैं किसी मिनिस्टर से बात करूंगा? नहीं, because I have different climate, which is personal climate. I know where I am living, which type of adaptation I should accept, etc. So just like that, these different animals are as well as plants become adaptive to whatever environmental conditions available in that particular area. Then evolution. Evolution is ever continuous process. I have already mentioned that evolution may be forward or it may be backward also sometimes. Evolution is of two types, that is microevolution and macroevolution. Microevolution is relatively short-term changes in allele frequencies within a population or a species. मैंने शुरू में allele frequencies के बारे में बताया था. Macroevolution, it is a large-scale evolutionary change. Then overall long period small scale microevolution lead to macroevolution. Then what these three phenomena plays important role in relation to taxonomy. How we name and classify the organism is a part of taxonomy. Binomial nomenclature, which includes first part, that is genus. For example, in case of Artocarpus and Integripolis, Artocarpus is a genus and Integripolis is a species. Or for example, here Homo sapiens. Homo is a genus and sapiens is a species. Organisms are classified on hierarchy of more specific categories. So it is also mentioned. You can observe here how evolution observed in these different organisms. For example, Eukaryota, Animalia, Chordata, mammal, and other these different classes, how hierarchical classification and evolutionary trends are. Then phylogeny. Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Hello.
sir. Yes, sir.
बीच में हेलो, मैं बीच में आप लोगों को इसलिए पूछ रहा हूं कि ऑनलाइन क्लास में मुझे ऑफलाइन क्लास का आपके सामने बोल रहा हूं ऐसा फील नहीं आ रहा है. शायद आपने कल यानी देखा होगा, हमेशा मैं 2 घंटे का क्लास है तो 2.5 घंटा लेता हूं, लेकिन कल मैं 1.25 घंटा 1.5 घंटे के बाद, करीबन 1.5 घंटे के बाद कल मैंने बंद किया. उसका रीजन ये है कि आई एम जस्ट अबाउट 1.5 to 2.5 feet away from the laptop, and it is quite difficult to concentrate on the screen continuously, and that's why I am going to adapt with this new change, and that's why lekin there are some more advantages of this system also, because we can finish many more things in a within short period. This material may be available to you for later whenever you require any time. So phylogeny, that is interrelationship. फॉर एग्जाम्पल आपको किसी ने अगर कोई लिप दिया तो आप उसको क्रश करके उसका स्मेल करते, फील करते कि it has a smell like XYZ plant. Phylogenetic trees, that is pictures of this relationship has been also plotted, and these are called as a phylogeny. For example, we say that it is a clade or line. Anatomical features of fossil and living creatures, behavior, physiological adaptations, molecular sequences. So these are the different points in relation to phylogeny. The next taxonomical point is cladistics. What is cladistics? Anybody? Hello?
I don't know, sir.
हाँ, clade means interrelationship. जैसे हम बोलते हैं कि XYZ मेरा चचेरा भाई है, ABC सपोज मेरा ममेरा भाई है, नहीं तो XYZ मेरी आंटी है, मेरी नेफ्यू है, whatever it is. You say that these are the different clades. जैसे हम सगा भाई है तो बोलते हैं कि थोड़ा सा नजदीक वाला है. अगर समझ लो कि चचेरा भाई है तो आप बोलते हैं कि नहीं ये अलग है, इसकी थोड़े रिलेशनशिप थोड़ी दूर की रिलेशनशिप है. सो जस्ट लाइक दैट क्लैडिस्टिक्स इज नथिंग बट इंटर रिलेशनशिप, और फायलोजेनी इज आल्सो नथिंग बट इंटर रिलेशनशिप. अगदी मराठीत सांगायचं झालं, क्लॅड मीन्स ए डिफरंट लाईन. और आपण म्हणतो हे आमच्या चुलत घराण्यातले आहेत, हे आमच्या सख्या घराण्यातले आहेत, हे आमचे लांबचे नातेवाईक आहेत. वॉट एव्हर इट इज नथिंग बट हे चुलत, सक्का, लांबचं घराणं, ऑल दीज आर क्लेड्स. Isn't it? You get it?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Okay.
sir. Yes.
You remember always, language should not be a barrier. Concept, you should understand the concept. whatever may be the language, किस कोई भी यूज करो, लेकिन कंसेप्ट अगर ध्यान में आती है तो इट इज मोर बेटर. सो फाइलोजेनेटिक सिस्टम बेस्ड ऑन एंसिस्ट्रल एंड डिराइव्ड कैरेक्टरिस्टिक फीचर. एंसिस्ट्रल कैरेक्टर्स मतलब inheritary characters which appear from parents or far parents. Inherited attributes means characters and resembles those of ancestors. शायद आपने throughout your lifetime आपने सुना होगा कि हमेशा हम बोलते हैं XYZ इसके जैसा दिखता है because he is his father. और आप किसी से बात करते हैं तो कोई बोला होगा क्या रे तू तो तेरे बड़े भाई जैसा बात करता है, तेरे पिताजी जैसा बात करता है. मतलब these are ancestral characteristic features. Then derived characteristic feature, derive किए है जो acquire किए है features that are different from ancestral group. Ancestral group से different है जो character acquire किए, these are derived characteristic features. आप जो बातें सीखे हैं वो derived है. Then monophyletic characteristic feature, that is group of organism with one common ancestor and all descendants. Then paraphyletic characteristic feature, group of organisms with one common ancestral and some but not all descendants. Then polyphyletic, group of organisms that excludes the most recent common ancestors. मैं सिंपली ये बोलूंगा मोनोफाइलेटिक तुम्ही म्हणता आमचं सख्य नातेवाईक, पॅराफायलेटिक थोडेसे चुलत नातेवाईक आणि पॉलिफायलेटिक म्हणता सपोज फॉर एक्झाम्पल आमच्या थोड्या दूरच्या नात्यातले. लक्षात येतंय? हॅलो.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then here is our dendrogram or cladogram. देखो एक कॉमन एंसेस्टर उससे नंबर ऑफ अलग अलग ब्रांचेस दिख रहे. दैट इज वर्ल्ड अराउंड अस. जैसे ये क्लेड है या ये ब्रांच है दैट इज ऑफ बैक्टीरिया. This branch that is of archaea, this branch that is of eukaryota. So these are the clades. अभी clade ध्यान में आ रहा है क्या है? That
Yes,
is
sir.
individuals having few or more certain similar characteristic feature, that is a clade. And such a type of diagrammatic representation is known as tree diagram, or it is also known as dendrogram. You can plot such a type of or prepare such a type of dendrogram by different way. You just observe next slide. Harnessing the power of genomic scans, we test the debate that is species pump. Just remember. थोड़ा सा इस स्लाइड के पहले तक जाते हैं. हमने अभी तक सिर्फ दो ही चीजें देखी है. एक देखा था हमने that is स्पेसिएशन और दूसरा देखा था एक्सटिंक्शन. ये दोनों भी चीजें रिलेटेड टू अवेलेबल पॉपुलेशन इन आवर एरिया है. नेक्स्ट पार्ट अभी हम थोड़ा सा ओवरलुक करने जा रहे हैं, दैट इज स्पेसीज पंप हाइपोथेसिस. आई थिंक ऑल ऑफ यू हैव गॉन थ्रू आवर सिलेबस एंड देयर इज अ न्यू टॉपिक दैट इज स्पेसीज पंप हाइपोथेसिस. There are several hypotheses and species pump hypothesis is a new concept. But let me clear one thing frankly, no material is available regarding this species pump hypothesis in hard copies as well as books. If जैसे कि मैंने कुछ लोगों से आपसे एक बुक हचिनसन का लास्ट टाइम या तख्ताजान का एक बुक सॉफ्ट कॉपी मैंने आपसे शेयर किया था. अगर अवेलेबल है उससे तो मुझे थोड़ा सा इन्फॉर्म कर लो. सो आई रिक्वेस्ट ऑल ऑफ यू टू गो थ्रू लिटरेचर रिगार्डिंग द स्पेसीज पंप हाइपोथेसिस. आई गिव हियर सम आइडिया. Species pump hypothesis. Harnessing the power of genomic scan, we test the debated species pump. Always species pump is a concept of a debate. Hypothesis that implicates repeated cycles of island connectivity and isolation as a driver of divergences. This question has gone under studies given the limited resolution of past molecular markers for studying such a dynamic phenomenon. Just I can give you another simple example. आपको पता है कि जब किसी चीज में मोलिकुलर डायग्नोस्टिक करते हैं, डीएनए एनालिसिस करते हैं, कोई क्राइम होता है तो पुलिस क्या करते हैं, सभी जितने भी कल्प्रिट्स है उनके डीएनए फिंगरप्रिंटिंग करते, आरएफडीपी टेक्निक्स से उनकी जांच की जाती, एंड दे आर गोइंग टू फाइंड आउट द सिमिलैरिटीज एज वेल एज डिफरेंसेस अमंग व्हाटएवर अवेलेबल मीडियम. So just like that, in a species pump, any particular group or any particular species, we are going to find out the similarities and find that whether it belongs to particular group or not. You get it?
Yes, sir.
Hello? आप लोग सुन रहे हैं?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir. Yes, sir.
I'm not giving to share note regarding this species pump hypothesis. At present, at this time, I don't have any of the material. I'm just explaining the fact for your convenience. This question has gone understanding given a limited resolution of past molecular markers because it is advanced advanced study. With an average of 32,000 SNPs from genome of 136 individuals from 10 population of Caribbean flightless ground cricket species. SNPs जो है, that is in 10 अलग कैरेबियन पॉपुलेशन से एम्पिकोस्टा सैंकेटा सीरियस के अलग अलग पॉपुलेशन से डीएनए सैंपल लिए गए और इन डीएनए के अलग अलग सैंपल्स से स्टडी किया गया, एंड ए कॉम्प्लीमेंटरी सेट ऑफ स्टैटिस्टिकल अप्रोचेस we infer a stepping stone colonization model and high level of genetic differentiation across the Virgin Island, which has been periodically interconnected until 8 Ka. Estimates of divergence time from models based on this site frequency spectrum coincide with a period of repeated connections and fragmentation of island and at 75 to 130 kilometers. Just I can repeat again, this matter is taken from one of the research paper which is related to studies from one of the Caribbean island. I am going to share link of this paper in a later slide. These results are consistent with a role of island connectivity cycles in promoting genomic divergence and indicates that the genetic distinctiveness of island population has persisted despite subsequent and extended inter-island connections identified from bathymetric data. Okay, हो सकता है 80% लोगों को कुछ भी नहीं पता समझ गया. मैं एक सिंपल एग्जांपल बताता हूं. हम अलग अलग पॉपुलेशन देखते हैं. इन पॉपुलेशन में हम बोलते हैं कि XYZ इंडिविजुअल लुक्स लाइक चाइनीज, XYZ individual looks like Japanese, XYZ individual looks like African, isn't it or not?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Because we are known with at least some characteristic features. We discussed these findings in the broader context of Caribbean biography and more specifically high level of genomic divergence across the Virgin Island associated with repeated connectivity cycles do not actually translate into species diversification. At this stage, even if you did not understand anything regarding the species pump hypothesis, it's okay. You go through it, just read it. I'm going to provide the actual simple note in the successive period. जैसे मैंने अभी बताया था, ये आर्टिकल जो है स्पेसीज पंप हाइपोथेसिस के बारे में आज के डेट में इंटरनेट पे अवेलेबल है. सिर्फ दिस आर्टिकल इज अवेलेबल. दिस इज द आर्टिकल ऑफ April 2015 which was published in journal, that is Evolution, International Journal of Organic Evolution. I have here also given its link. No need to copy this because and keep it. I have just sent it for your information. Screenshot ले लो. ये जो ऊपर लिंक है, ये लिंक डाल के देखो. समझ में आ गया तो भी ठीक है, नहीं समझ में आया तो भी ठीक है. So with this, I stop here for our presentation, but just wait for 2 to 3 minutes, just a period of 2 to 3 minutes, just. Okay. Now whether screen is visible or not, only I am visible. Hello?
Sir, you are visible.
Only I am visible. Okay. तो मैं थोड़े इंस्ट्रक्शन दे रहा हूँ. जैसे कि मैंने पहले बताया था, I am also not well aware with the online classes, but I am also trying or studying this simultaneously. There should be progress in everyday's lecture. Actually, आज हम 10 मिनट ज्यादा ही लिए हैं हमने. Actually, I'm trying to share. I have decided to share also one YouTube link simultaneously. Not a link, but direct share YouTube. But today there is more time. I am very much thankful to all of you. In spite of Ganesh festival, all of you have decided to join the class. Thank you very much for the same. Or enjoy today's festival or whatever holiday. One more request to all of you. You just place your presentee at the chat box. That is just like I am present here. I have mentioned here who has mentioned his presentee. Just a minute. कौन कौन है मैं बताता हूँ. अंकिता पांडे ने मेंशन किया है, सोनल मानकर ने मेंशन किया है, ज्योति निनावे, काजल चौधरी, श्वेता नगराळे, कीर्ति मुहुर्ले, मीनल, शायद सभी है आज. हेलो, मते है क्या?
Yes, sir.
हेलो मते, मते
वो नहीं है सर शायद ना.
दिख तो रहा है. अच्छा, हर्षा कोलारे, हर्षा है. सुहाना,
Yes, sir.
सुहाना अभी तो क्लास से जल्दी घर जाने का नहीं है ना?
नहीं.
अच्छा ठीक है. So thank you very much. I am going to share this material also within 1 or 2 days. But I have one more last request to you. क्या मैं इन 3-4 लेक्चर के आधार पर कल एक छोटी सी क्विज अरेंज करूं? छोटी सी में 4 लेक्चर के 25 छोटे से क्वेश्चन होंगे ऑब्जेक्टिव टाइप के. एक बात ध्यान में रखो, आपने सही जवाब दिए, गलत जवाब दिए, उससे कोई आपके असेसमेंट का मतलब नहीं है. जस्ट आई एम गोइंग टू ट्राई दैट व्हाटएवर आई एम गोइंग टू टेक, you are going to absorb it or not. That is for my as well as your improvement, and you should be attentive during the class. Feel free to say even on the group or even on the classroom कि सर आप बिल्कुल अच्छा लेक्चर नहीं ले रहे. I don't care for it. मैं किसी को भी कुछ नहीं बोलूंगा. So I request that I am going to organize one quiz. For this quiz I am going to share link also even on your Google Classroom, and link will be open tomorrow. कितने बजे कल ओपन रखो आप ही मुझे सजेस्ट कर दो. 11 से 11:30 या 11 से 12?
11:30. 11 से 12.
11 से 11:30
ओपन रहेगी. लेकिन वन मोर रिक्वेस्ट टू ऑल ऑफ यू, आप लोग एक दूसरे का देखकर या शेयर कर आंसर नहीं देंगे. मुझे भरोसा है जो मैं बोल रहा हूँ वही आप लोग करेंगे. उसका रीजन ये है कि आई एम इंटरेस्टेड इन योर बेटरमेंट. ठीक है?
Yes, sir. Yes,
हेलो,
sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
आप लोगों में से
Yes,
कोई
sir.
भी अगर मुझे मुंह पर भी बोला सर आप बकवास करते हैं तो मुझे कोई टेंशन नहीं है. ये फिर से ध्यान में रखो. ठीक है? ओके, थैंक यू वेरी मच.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Thank you, sir.
ओके सर. ओके.
Thank you, sir.
अरे ऋषि
Thank you, sir.
इकडे. थँक यू. स्टॉप रेकॉर्डिंग करून सेव्ह करायचं की नुसतं स्टॉप रेकॉर्डिंग करायचं? हे बघ इकडे ये. आता व्हिडिओ ऑडिओ दोन्ही बंद आहे. ये काही नाही. अरे सांग ना पटकन. तू दिसत नाहीस ऋषी. फक्त स्टॉप रेकॉर्डिंग ना, बाकी काही नाही.